Hey everyone! Another fan that interestingly enough I picked up today on Black Friday after Thanksgiving was this Nutone Friction drive. This was actually, I went all around to Habitats all over today and I found this one right down here in Milwaukee, right near downtown Milwaukee at that restore. So I was able to, it was a lucky score. So, yeah, can't remember what this is rated at. Let me go up and see what it's rated at. But, if I can see anything. I don't see anything. I see nothing. Alright, let's see. Turned it at all or nope. Yeah, I really don't know what these are. I can't remember. I tested one with Dan Newman, not long ago, but I can't remember what these were actually rated at. So, one thing I did initially test when I checked for power, well, is that the pull chain that's in there is a standard 3-speed, so I got high, low, off, off, back to high, so yeah, it's a little odd, but this is actually supposed to only be a 2-speed, so I think the pull chain was replaced. Well, got it set up on the ammeter, so here is low. I got it set to low. By the way, a friction drive, there's actually a box fan style motor inside that turns a spindle, and that on the end of the spindle there's like a wheel, not really a gear but a wheel that turns a bearing, a large bearing which is part of the big wheel that the blades are mounted to, and it turns that. So, and I will later on open it up and basically do another demonstration with it like that, alright? And I'll show you later, but let's go through the speeds. Right now it's drawing 0.5 amps on low. Now here's the thing, would be off, another off, and here's high. So, see, has a little bit of a wobble. Doesn't go real fast, so you're not going to really feel tons of air off it. It's a cool fan though. It basically only goes as fast as a typical medium speed. That's about as fast as it goes, so I mean now, and it is drawing 1.09 amps, so that's what I get on high. Alright, so I'm going to do a spin down anyways, but it's going to stop abruptly because it is a friction drive. Here it comes off. Here's off. Okay, that's, there it is turned off. Now, there's no reverse on it. But I'm curiously, we have done the decade box with Dan, so I'm very sure I'll be fine if I do it. So, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing. Here's 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I'm gonna stop it. I don't know if it started on 12 or 13, but here's 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 because it's a friction drive, it's enough to just get it going. Okay. And it's drawing 0.69 amps. Yeah, it's different. This is a box fan type motor, so sometimes capacitance from a capacitor control are different than internal speeds. That might be a choke control, I'm not sure. I'll ask Dan about this, because I remember testing one with him. He'll show me more on this one. 14 with 0.74, 15.8, 16.84, 17.85. Okay, 0.87. 19 is 0.91, 20, 0.98 or 97. Let's just go to 21 with 1.05. Let's see. Okay, so I'm almost to high. 22, oh, I'm over. So 21 is really the highest I can go, because 22 I'm already at 1.13, so I'm already just starting to go over. So just for grins, let's see what I can do with the solid state. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start inching it up. Alright, I'm like at 1 o'clock, maybe between 12 and 1 o'clock on the solid state. And I'm drawing 0.6. I'm going to inch it straight up. 0.74. 0.81. 0.88. 0.98, and I'm just going to do high. And on solid state high, I get 1.04. Okay. I don't have to go up there and stop it by hand on each of these tests, so I'm going to do 0 to high and see if there's an inrush. Nope. Jump goes right to 1.09, and that's what it stays at. Does not go anywhere higher over it, so now that's all the tests I would have for this fan, but what I'm gonna do is something different here. I am going to demonstrate how this thing actually works. Took the pull chain off, and okay, took the cover off it. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom up on there. I'm going to take the camera and just to show everybody how this fan actually works, for those of you that don't know, as I described, there is actually a box fan style motor here. And this little fan here, of course, cools this motor right here. To, blows air on it to keep it from heating up too much. Kind of like a slide projector or an overhead projector, which has a fan in it to cool the light bulb, so the motor needs to be cooled. And here is the wheel to the bearing. This surface, this bearing surface connected to this flywheel, I could call it, because it's not actually the spinner motor, it's a flywheel. This is the way I see it. This little bearing wheel turns that. So what I'm going to do is turn it on again. I'm just going to do high. And just to show you what it's doing here. Fan is spinning there, the little fan to cool off the motor. So it's basically a fan within a fan. And the bearing wheel, see that bearing wheel there? and it rolls along the flywheel here, the bearing surface, and turns the rest of the fans. So I definitely wanted to show that. So I'm gonna put the camera back on the stand, and I'm gonna zoom up on it. Yeah, it has a little bit of a wobble, and turn it off. Okay. I'm gonna back out again. All right. That is now truly all for this Nutone Friction Drive full-size 52-inch. And I will see you next time with more fans. Thanks for watching.